Alright guys, welcome back to the channel here. Today's video I want to talk about the assign feature within the Boss GT-1. And to me this is probably one of the most essential and greatest feature of this unit, because it allows you to have such great flexibility of your patches and the way that you go to set them up. So in order to give you an understanding of what these assigns are, let's head into the CTL EXP tab here. And you'll see in Tone Studio that we have everything mapped out here. So we have our CTL 1, 2, and 3. We have our expression pedal 1 and 2. There's also the option of assigning effects to the expression pedal switch. And in the middle of the screen, we have the 6 available assigns and your up and down foot switches, which you can customize as well. You have 99 user patches and you have 6 available assigns per patch, so there's plenty of space to route and set up any constellation of effects that you would like. The assigns over here will let you control both effects and parameters, whereas your CTL 1, 2, and 3 will only allow you to activate effects, so turning them on or off. And the great thing here is that these can be operated or set up to do multiple things. So for example, your CTL1 can control preamp solo. You can use assign 1 and 2 to activate a delay and a chorus. And as long as you set it up to the correct source here, it will correspond to that foot switch. So you have your 6 available assigns, but you actually also have a couple of extra assigns within the CTL 1, 2, and 3 here. And as you may know, the CTL1 is on board your GT1. If you want to utilize the CTL2 and 3 here, you would have to buy an external foot switch, such as the FS6 or FS7 from Boss. As you can see here on the screen, if we go to the assigns here, you have a couple of different parameters here that you have to set up in order to make this work. First of all, you can turn on off the assign up here. You decide if you want to do that before or after you have edited, but it would probably be wise to set up your things first and then turn the assign on, or at least make sure that you got this figured out. As you see here, there's a source parameter which corresponds to each of the foot switches or expression pedals within the GT1. So you would have to specify which of the expression pedals or the control foot switches that you will be using as the source to control that effect or parameter. And your source mode, you have the option of momentary or toggle, where the toggle will be your standard stomp box. One press is on and one press is off. Whereas the momentary will be as long as you are holding down that particular foot switch, the effect or parameter will be engaged. And once you let go of the foot switch, the parameter will no longer be activated. You have your target category, where you can go in and select from a vast majority of effects and parameters here. So you go in and you select the parameter that you are thinking of setting up an assign for, and you set the target, and these will change dependent on which of the target categories that you choose. But for effects, it will typically be on-off, the type of effect, the drive, if it's an overdrive. It could be the rate or the depth of a chorus or a phaser, for example. But in here, you will be able to select which of the target parameters you would be controlling within that given target category effect. Your minimum target will always be what the effect is once it is not engaged. So the minimum target, if you're wanting to add in an overdrive, would be to have it on off, and your maximum target would have to be on, because once you engage that foot switch, it will activate the effect and it will actually come on. Down here you have your wave rate and waveform and triggers for that initial pedal that you will see up here, the init pedal and the wave pedal. This will be something for another video. But as you can see here, you have your layout, and in Boss Tone Studio, it is actually pretty simple to get all of this set up. For the CTL 1, 2, and 3 here, you are a bit more limited. You can only set turn on off effects. So the parameters in here are kind of stripped, but once you get into the assigns, you're able to take full control. And that is the same once you select an effect here, you get your source mode and you set that up to be whatever matches your particular assign. I know that getting around a new multi-effects unit like this can seem like such a big task, but I hope that these videos will give you a better understanding of what the GT-1 can actually do and what in this case the assigns are and how they really can go in and have a greater impact on how you go to route and set up your patches. Because once I got the hang of using the assigns, I've been able to just dial in the patches that I wanted, and with just a few presses of the CTL buttons, I would have basically any effect constellation that I could possibly dream of. And it has made my life so much easier having to just being able to combine this within the GT-1 and stomping on a few foot switches in order to make me change from the clean sound to the overdriven sound and maybe later over to a clean sound. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, just put them in the section below. You're also free to reach out to me in the Facebook groups. There are some great sources on Facebook for the GT-1, and I'm there. I'm always happy to help out and assist. So if you have anything, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.